Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So let's go. What's happening?
What's up, dude?
What is happening with you, man? Uh, I've got to fix something in one of my ears because one I'm getting
Are you
double
hearing,
feedback.
are
I'm
you hearing
getting
me 50 times?
yeah I'm getting like 900 volumes of you.
You got too many tabs open, brother.
Oh, that could be it.
Too
That's
many.
that.
Just mute the.
That's why I figured out what it was. Ha 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 ha! Oh, James,
We
already
on.
screwing up the live. That's how things go here at Operation Magic. What doesn't happen or shouldn't happen always happens.
We're trying, bro.
We're
Are we
trying. We're good. We're solid.
we're
Um,
good?
I see we've got our friends over here in Instagram land. We got Ingrid. We got the pin page joining us. What's happened? Yes. Merry Christmas, friends. Merry Christmas. Happy to have all of you live wherever you're coming to us from on Instagram, YouTube. We don't have. I think there's only two places we're live right now. So, I mean, I'm excited, Josh. What
Yeah,
about you?
yeah. I'm pretty pumped. I'm ready to. I mean, we're still. I mean, new to the whole live thing, but we are trying, man.
We
We're
are
trying.
truly trying.
We're doing pretty. We're doing pretty dang good. I'm excited for tonight. We're gonna have a lot of fun, hang out like usual. But this
Yeah.
time, our like usual is with whoever wants to hang out with us.
Yeah,
So
exactly. Yeah, because when we do this, we're usually, hanging out by ourselves, talking to one another about a topic. And last night we did a game, and it was a lot of fun. We just to test this out to see if we were going to have a dumpster fire of a show for our giveaway. Well, it went smashing, and we had Mish on with us for the whole time, and she was fairly surprised at how we are and who we are.
yeah,
To say the least. Yes, right there, Ingrid. Yes, Mish had fun. She sure did. We've had a ball. We laughed. We joked. I think I hadn't laughed so much in so long. It was wild. It was a wild time in the old corral last night. So, Josh, what do you got on tap for us tonight? What's so special about tonight? I don't know. Do you?
I'm here's the thing, guys. We're doing the giveaway, of course. We're celebrating the holidays, of course. But our overwhelmingly like main thing was to provide a space just in case anybody needed it for the holidays to kind of kick back, have some fun, and hang out with us. If you don't, like especially towards veterans, if there's anybody out there that didn't have a place to go or anybody to chill with, we're just trying to fill that void over the internet. So
Oh, yeah. I couldn't agree more. If you guys see me periodically look down, I'm also watching the comments here on live on YouTube via my iPad. I have comments going here. I've got comments to my left, to my right. I'm going to, fro, everywhere, guys. And just so if you're new to the show and you're tuning in, yes, live doesn't change a fucking thing. I dropped it right at the top. I don't care. Kids, if you're awake, I'm sorry. I love you all. But we are that podcast. We do cuss. We do have a good time. We are veterans, and we love to be us. That's the whole purpose of the show, like Josh said. We want you all to feel welcomed. We want you all to feel like you have a space over the holidays, and we want you all to feel like this is an important thing. And this show is about rewarding our viewers. We have quite a few. And we love every one of you. And we thank you for getting us here. And whatever's the easiest for you, there, Ingrid. It's I can feature your comments here, like so, if you're on YouTube. But I can shout you out over to the left on Instagram whenever you pop up. So, just like our friends over at Science of Amusement said, lots of laughs because, well, they find us to be quite hilarious. So, with that said, we have a lot in store tonight. I'm going to kick the sponsors right at the top of the show instead of the back of the show. We'll do it at the back of the show too. We're going to do them both, but I want to give our sponsors a fair shot because you know what? We would not be here without them. Am I not correct there, Josh? We wouldn't be here without some of our sponsors. I
absolutely.
want you to run our sponsors back for us?
Well, I'm gonna start off with Two Marines for Disney. Our good friend Lou, who is all into Disney antiquities, get the hookup. So Lou, if you're watching, what's up, buddy? Signs of Amusement. Those guys are awesome. Their signs, if you go to the Instagram channel, they're incredible.
If
they're
you
really
just want to get
incredible.
a good insight on their merch or anything they're selling, go to scienceofamusement.com. Yes, that go scienceofamusement.com. I scroll their page aimlessly sometimes. I don't even know why I'm there. I just want to look. I'm window shopping. It's good shit, like straight up.
Then we've got Skullface Project, and those shirts are on our operationmagic.printful.me webpage, and he's got some cool, interesting kind of. I think it's such a unique piece of art that he does for Disney.
Yeah, and he's not actually a Disney licensed artist. He just does it overall. And his name is Matthew O'Brien. I know Matthew personally. He's one of my dear friends. He hooked me up. He actually, as a scene photographer in the music scene that I worked in, Humboldt County, California. That's why I met him. And we have some ties to the Grateful Dead, and his art is Grateful Dead inspired. So it's got some of that Dead feel, and I love it. It ties to my roots, my culture. So I love having him on board with us. And so I love his work, and I'm so happy that he's a part of us, like you said. What else we got on tap there? I know we got a couple more in there.
Well, we got one more.
Oh,
I believe. One more big one.
One
and that
more
is
big, yeah.
my amazing wife, who sponsored one of the giveaway gifts for tonight. And I have this thing in my hand. I never would have thought to get this thing, but like, look at this thing, dude. This is a bag.
That's phenomenal. I love that.
This is a giant gingerbread Mickey bag. So shout out to my wife, Magic Done Right. All of your travel agent needs. She huge supporter of the show, obviously, because she's a big supporter of yours truly. So go over to her page, give her a follow, like some of her stuff. She's pitching in for this giveaway. So I never would have picked this thing out. I don't know what this is. Not really my style. Happy
it's
holidays.
It's not your bag, baby. Nah.
My bag, but
no.
But she's awesome and big supporter of the show. So
yeah, that's and I love that we have sponsors, and here's the thing. I love my sponsors so much, and I need to start doing it more for the other ones, that you guys get talked about a lot, either in our shows or you get talked about like in our stories, because I'll find something. I'm like, I'll find the most ridiculous shit to just promote our people, because I love it. I love you. Hey, Mish is back. We have Mish in here trying to get into more of the shenanigans. Yes, our holiday giveaway is just for the holidays. That was a question asked over here on Instagram. Yes, it is the holiday giveaway. So the shenanigans are going to continue from last night. We have a lot going on. We have a guest coming on in about 5 minutes.
Any minute, yeah.
Any minute. So we're going to talk until he gets going. Guys, here's the deal. If you're new to the show, Josh needs a hair transplant. We need to get Josh that hair restoration. So if you have friends who have not subscribed to the channel, please get them over here so we can monetize. It is like Santa. I do agree with that. It's like Santa, but I've always said he's like Stromboli. Josh, I'm sorry. I'm going to pour it on just a little bit. I have to.
Hey, bro, get in while you can, brother, because soon, tell you right now, I'll have my moments tonight.
Yeah. No, and it's just fun. Guys, if you notice, Josh and I, we poke and prod at each other as much as we can. And that's the brotherhood that the military brings. I'll just give you guys a little insight. If you haven't joined us or you don't know anybody in the military, or if you do and you have a family member, you might understand this. There's this camaraderie. It doesn't matter. Hold on. Let me hold that thought. Our good friends over at Signs of Amusement said they want to add one more prize for your giveaway. One of his signs. Um,
That's sweet.
yeah. Yes, we will take you up on that. You did, guys. Whoever wins that, oh man. So, and we're not flashy like Josh and Gina. I wish we had all the pop-ups for everybody who is. We're not that type of show.
You have this
Guys.
one.
We have that one. That's what we have at this point. We
The most
TV.
important one.
Yeah. If you have the TVMA, that is great. Yes, and Josh is not. Oh, hey, the guys at Science of Amusement are going live in about 20 minutes. I'm not trying to detract from our stuff, but they have their live going on as well. So, just saying, they're
Yeah.
not going to be here the whole time, but they wanted to pop by and sponsor our show, and I can't say no to that.
You
Can
gotta
you
write
say?
that down. Maybe we'll give that away first.
I think that is the first big giveaway.
Let's give that away first. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the first giveaway. Those guys
Oh,
are
no,
phenomenal.
look, I just drew and I won it. Wow, that's crazy.
Guys, wow. Yes. Oh man.
Science of Amusement.
Science of Amusement. That'll be the first giveaway.
We
Yes,
appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for
So,
that. It's
we got
awesome.
about. I got. Let me finish up this thought, but before we get Tyler in here, Tyler just popped in. Veterans are a very tight knit community, so if you hear Josh and I banter back and forth, it doesn't matter the branch, doesn't matter the service. If you get poked at, it means we like you. If I don't say shit to you, then guess what? I don't like you. That's just how it works in the military. And tonight's drink is what I call a white Christmas. It's a little bit of white rum, Sprite, and cranberry juice. Enjoy.
And I have a boring Olipop, but I'm not drinking tonight. But it's grape. It's classic grape.
Hey, you know what? It's like a grape soda. It's like grape drink.
Dude.
That grape drink. All right. Let's bring on our guest. I'm so honored to have our guest tonight. We've been talking back and forth with this gentleman for months. He seems like he's been here since day one. Kind of like Ingrid has been around. He's been like that houseplant as well as a part of our fan base and someone that I've even kind of admired from afar, even before I knew this gentleman. I want to bring on the one and only Josh. I'll let you introduce him.
We got Mr. Tyler McDowell.
Yes.
Okay, this worked out good too. The 3.
Hey, I like that.
What's up, Tyler?
What's going on, fellas? Can you hear me?
We hear you great.
We
Okay,
can hear you.
perfect.
You look like you're sitting in a vehicle of some sort.
You know what? I'm going to have to be honest with you, boys. This is the first podcast episode I've ever done or any kind of live stream out of my vehicle. I'm doing it kind of out of necessity, but I'm doing it for y'all because I love you boys. And you've been trying to get me on the show for so long, and I'm so sorry that our schedules have not aligned, but I'm trying to make it work. So I hope this is okay.
Oh,
Oh,
dude.
beautiful. Perfect. I love it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We're so excited. I'm so excited that you're just here in general. It doesn't matter if you're in your vehicle. You could be on a park bench. We wouldn't care. You're here hanging out with us. And, what are you doing tonight that brings you to a vehicle? Because I know you got something special.
Well, we were actually, for those who don't know, I was born and raised in the music business. I'm actually from Nashville, technically Hendersonville, but it's only like 15 minutes. Well, used to be 15 minutes away till everybody moved here from everywhere else. Now it's 30 minutes from Nashville. But yeah, I was born and raised in the country music industry. My father's one of those country legends. He's a singer. And we weren't supposed to be performing this evening. We were supposed to be in Bolivar, Tennessee tomorrow, but that show got postponed. And during 2020, you remember that lovely year where we were all kind of told to stay in our dwellings. It really it really hurt the music business. It hurt every business, but
Sure did.
I've told people many times that I think 2020 and 2021 really affected the music business more so, maybe not more so, but it was up there than any other business because it wasn't just the singers downtown, which everybody was talking about on the news on Broadway in Nashville, the bars and stuff like that, but it was like the people who are on the radio right now, the top tier, they got a lot of money, so they could take the time off. But you're looking at artists like, from my dad's generation, Ronnie McDowell, his buddy T.G. Shepherd, T. Graham Brown, all of these artists that you'd, probably have to ask your mother or your grandmother in some instances. It was their bands, the theaters where they played, those people that worked at the theaters, the merchandise people, the
Mhm.
bus drivers, the bus companies. It was a trickle down effect. Everyone was affected. So my dad, luckily, has a pretty good fan base, a very loyal fan base, and he's not on social media, but he does have social media accounts, and be going live on Facebook was a thing, just started, and so we started doing live stream concerts, and it stuck. I mean, it became a thing where people loved sitting at home and watching, and it became a way to give people entertainment, but it also, they would call in, tip the band. Dad would just take that money, give it to us, and it really helped us survive. But whenever he's not touring now, because obviously he's back on the road, but whenever he's not touring, he's doing live stream concerts. So that's what we're doing tonight. We're doing one of those live stream shows. So after these guys are done, check out Ronnie McDowell on Facebook Live.
We'll have to
Heck
do
yeah,
that.
we will.
Yeah.
Well, for me, this is like a full circle moment because you and I've talked offline, and a little bit about my story. I grew up with your dad's music in my house. My dad loved your dad's music. I remember going to my
Thank you.
dad's shop as a kid and hearing my dad playing 8-track tapes or tapes, in his tape player, and it was great to sit
Eight
out there and watch him.
tracks, man.
Yeah, oh eight, yeah, and sit there and watch him tinker. And then you became one of our friends, and didn't put two and two together until I had to dig a little bit deeper. Like, oh, this can't be true. And then you said, yeah, who your dad was. I'm like, oh my gosh. So it's kind
You
of
had
this.
you had to dig a little deeper. Sorry. I know.
No.
Josh has got the Splash Mountain poster back there. I see it.
Yes.
So hey, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. But I am a fan of Princess and the Frog. I think it is a highly underrated Disney film, and Dr.
Yeah,
Facilier is the
Ah,
quintessential Disney villain.
he
So
truly is.
yeah. The fact that they really stuck it to Keith David and didn't allow him to be in the new iteration of Splash Mountain is pretty pathetic, and that is the word I'll use.
Oh no, I think it's appropriate. No, 100%. I haven't ridden it, but everybody that I've talked to that has that opinion says that. So I agree.
Josh, I just wanted to say real quick before I forget, because I'm so scatterbrained.
yeah. What's up, man?
You mentioned drinking an Olipop. Have you tried the uh what's the other one? It's not Olipop, but the flavor is Ridge Rush. What is the brand name?
Ooh,
I was right on the tip of my
Ridge
tongue.
Rush. Let me
It's
look that
it's
up.
kind of like a Mountain Dew knockoff, and it is also
Ridge
a
Rush.
pre-probiotic drink. My dad and I drink them all the time. So look it up. I can't remember the brand
Oh no,
name.
it's. I mean, from what online says, it's from Olipop.
It
There's a.
is Olipop. Okay,
It
okay,
is. Yeah.
awesome,
Yeah.
awesome.
I haven't
M-
tried that. No, I've only stuck with grape because it was
My
good.
my new excitement of those now that we're on this topic is Slice. They brought Slice back as a pre and
It's
probiotic,
nice.
and
Yeah.
I've been drinking those. I'm like, yeah, that's my new favorite. That's pretty.
That's
Yeah.
that's my dad's. That he
Yeah,
loves the slice,
yeah,
loves the Ridge Rush Olipop. So yeah,
yeah. That's
try
awesome.
try that flavor out if you can find it.
I gotta try that out.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Don't
So
expect Mountain Dew though, because if you do, you're going to be disappointed. It's just, think of it like its own thing.
That's why this is so good because grape tastes like grape soda. Like it really tastes like a Fanta,
Yeah,
which is weird. The
yeah,
rest of them taste like watered down, whatever flavoring they are.
yeah. So don't
yeah,
don't expect Mountain Dew when you drink it. You're gonna
Ah,
you're gonna come find me, man. You lied.
you lied. That's no fun. No. So what drove your tie to Disney? Like what was it about it? Like when did you first get tied into Disney? Because I know everybody has it like where we start, and it's like your passion runs deep, and this is why I asked this question because you have a song out that
Yeah.
we love so much.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad somebody does. Honestly, this is kind of. I'll get back to the question. You know me. Ask me what time it is. I tell you how to build a clock. I am my father's son. But there were so many people, and this did not like come to my like when I was doing this, when I was writing the song and I was in the studio. I just thought that everybody was on the same page. I thought that most people were looking at the decisions made by Bob Iger, and yes, they are made by Bob Iger. Um, a lot of people want to blame Chapek and stuff like that. I have friends within the company, and I can have my opinion. I won't be slanderous to the fella, but I have my opinion, and I thought everyone, for the most part, shared my opinion. But there was a lot of people that were telling me that I was being over dramatic. It wasn't that big of a deal, and I didn't expect that. So when I hear someone actually enjoyed the song, I highly appreciate it. So I just wanted to say that first and say thank you.
Yeah,
Turn
well,
these lights back up.
for me, what it was, Josh, if you want to, chime in anytime too. Um, for me, what it was is your that song truly like hit home in some places, even because I'm from California and growing up at Disneyland. There's a lot of stuff that even working under Bob Iger, there's a lot of good, but there's also a lot of bad. And when I heard your song, it really hit home in a different way. Josh?
Um, look, I went down when you first introduced me to his music, I went down a rabbit hole, and I ended up listening to that waltz song over and over and over again. And the music video is incredible.
Thank
I
you.
I
Thank you.
really enjoy it. I mean, I'm also a country guy. I mean, I'm from South Carolina, but
Heck yeah, man.
country South Carolina, not transplanted down from Pennsylvania, South Carolina.
Right? Hey, my
So
dad used to wear the Carolinas out before I was born and when I was a kid, man. I used to love going over there. We lived actually in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina for a little while.
that's where I'm
Oh,
from.
man, really?
Yep, Socastee, right
That's
inland of
that's
Myrtle Beach. Yep,
dude, that's awesome, man. So, have either of you heard of Crook and Chase?
Yes,
They
of
were
course, yes.
okay. So kind of like the country Regis and Kathy Lee,
Yeah.
but they were country music royalty, and they got well, it wasn't them, it was the producer Jim Owens, who he was Nashville royalty, and I got to tread carefully here, but he was muscled out of town. uh People wanted the control that he had, and so he left. He left because he didn't want any trouble, and he went to Myrtle Beach. And I don't know if he bought a theater or he rented one. The theater's still there, from what I've been told. They demolished a couple of them that were in that area, but it was near where the Hard Rock theme park was. The infamous Hard
Mhm.
Rock, whatever.
my brother
Um,
worked there.
really,
Yeah, yeah,
that's cool, man. I
right
wish
off
I could have
501.
seen it.
Yeah.
See, I've got memories of that area, like seeing that area, but before the theme park was built.
See,
See, I'm,
I
I'm getting
I grew
old.
up with the Pavilion, not the Hard Rock theme park. So when I was little, I went to the Pavilion right there at the beach before they tore it down.
Okay, so Jim Owens, he moves to Myrtle Beach. He rents, we'll say, he's in that theater. They called it the Crook and Chase Theater. And he did a show called The Summer of '66, which was it was about his life and how he managed a group called the Villagers, I believe. And they famously like took Myrtle Beach by storm in '66 and played the what was it called? Did you say the Pavilion?
The Pavilion, yeah.
Yeah. So it was all about that history. They did that show at
Wow.
night, and then during the day, they did a scripted version of their TV show, Crook and Chase, and then they had guests on there, and one of the regulars was my dad.
Yep.
And so I grew up going to that theater all the time. We used to eat at a restaurant called Mrs. Fish, which I think is still there. And I want to go back to Myrtle Beach, man, just to see all those places before they tear that theater down. Like see it with a 35-year-old's eyes instead of a 10-year-old's eyes, you know.
Oh, it's changed a
But
lot.
it's man, it's just so far away.
Yeah, we're out
So
here.
far. It's but James, I didn't forget, man. You
No,
asked
no,
me
you're
about
good.
you asked me a question. I told you I can bring it back around, man. Um, Walt and Disney has always been a part of my life. You know, since I was born. I mean, before I was born. My dad, as we discussed, you know, he was in the Navy in Vietnam,
Mhm.
and when he was in, let's see, it was 60, I think it was 68 or 69. One of the first things he wanted to do when he went out to California was he wanted to go to Disneyland because he grew up watching Walt on the show, you know.
Mhm.
And he went out there and you know, if you think about it, Walt had only been gone, you know, like just a few years. So it's
Mhm.
crazy to think that Dad was there at that time. But he went to Disneyland, and then my mother, once they got together, and Dad was making records, and you know, he was on the radio, had a little money. My mother would take everybody to Disney World, Walt Disney World, and you know, it just became a family tradition. And then I came along, and so I don't have a memory before, you know, going to a Disney park. I've told this story famously. My mother called her doctor and kind of found out that she was pregnant with me at Epcot. The payphone is still there by the bathrooms, by the bus stop at Epcot.
That is pretty neat, dude.
Yeah. It's right where Bob was threatening to build that hotel in front of Epcot. And I'm like, if you remove that room and where those payphones were or are, whatever, I'm like, I'm coming to Burbank, man. I'm coming to Anaheim. Just
I'm going to get mad and I'm going to say things.
already sang a song. I mean,
I
what
know.
more does he want?
Right? Exactly. No. And I couldn't agree more with that, the sentiment of like growing up with a memory of Disney. Because first time I went as a little kid, so I get that sentiment. And then the idea of like them taking a part of things that really mean a lot to you, because that's how I feel about the Golden Horseshoe. If they ever destroyed the Golden Horseshoe at Disneyland, I'd be the most mad person in the world. Ah,
So I have to tread carefully. Uh, I think I think you're fine. Um, They, from what I am told, were shocked by the outcry of them removing the rivers of America at Magic Kingdom. They were blindsided, is the term I think I was told. I was like, really? And the rumor is that they were planning on utilizing the acreage where the Rivers of America is in Disneyland. It's like 5.5 acres or something,
yeah.
and it was totally being considered. And then country singer from Nashville writes a song, and there's some other people, and they're like, "Oh, well, maybe we shouldn't do that." So I think as far as historic stuff in Disneyland goes, you're fine for now. But I will say for now, you know.
For now, no, see, that's one thing as the ever growing and believer that Walt's saying is always true. That the park will never be finished, being built. But don't take out the things that we have grown to love. Like I miss Fort Wilderness over on Tom Sawyer's Island. Yes, there was a Josh. I don't know if you had it over in Florida because you never in Disneyland, but we had Fort Wilderness, the fort within Tom Sawyer's Island that you could run around and play in, and it was like the coolest like playground that you could have at a theme park. It was like the most amazing thing.
Well, that was my argument for Tom Sawyer Island. You know, a lot of people don't know that Tom Sawyer Island in Disneyland, and I know I'm just telling you boys something you already know, but maybe your listeners don't know some of them. Tom Sawyer Island Disneyland was the only part of Disneyland that was single-handedly designed by Walt. He didn't like what his team was doing, so he took the plans and was basically like, "Just give it to me." And so he took them home and then brought them back on Monday and was like, "Here, do this." And they were like, "Okay." Well, the
Yeah.
one in Magic Kingdom is the last Tom Sawyer Island that represents Walt's ideal. People will say, well, the original is still there. And I'm like, they changed it. And I was careful not to say that publicly because then people, I'm going to sound like a tinfoil hat guy, but people watching will be like, oh, Miller's right. Like we need to turn it back to the way it was, and then they can't say anything. It's like, no, but they destroyed it at Disneyland, and so Magic Kingdoms was the last one. And I'm like, what are you doing? It is literally Theseus's ship. I use this all the time. At what point, like, what do you take away, or how much do you take away? And then it's no longer the thing that it was when it started out. You know what I mean? So, like, I ask people all the time, where do you draw the line? Is it the castle? Like, is that the only thing they have to leave
Right.
before? Like, you know, to some extent, foundationally, it needs to resemble Walt's idea of a magical kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
And putting a racetrack in Frontierland kind of goes against that. And I love the argument, and you guys have maybe heard me say this before, but like, we know what Walt would have done. That's the thing is like people always say, they go, well, you don't know what Walt would have done. And I'm like, well, in this instance, I kind of do. And that is, he had the opportunity to put a racetrack in a Magic Kingdom. And he did. And guess where he didn't put it? Frontierland. You know, it's like, so anyway.
No, no, you're on the same. You're on a soapbox like I get on, and I love it because Josh knows this. We get into some of these heated debates, especially me being a Disneyland guy. I'm always swinging, and like for me, it's like that passion is what drives the park. And being a former cast member, that is the exact passion that lacks in my eyes today from the cast themselves. Because
Oh, yeah.
if you don't have the passion that the creator had, and yes, that we're about 5 generations removed, I get that, but there's an ethos and a pathos to how the parks run, and it's because that's the way Walt wanted it. And if you steer so much away from that, you get what we have today in some things, and it's hard. It is really hard to navigate that, especially for people who don't understand or may not get the history or the historical side of the Disney legacy, because we've all grown up in the material side of the contemporary Disney, what it is now.
Yeah.
So
So Josh, you're more of a Walt Disney World guy.
I've only been to Walt Disney World, so yeah. I mean,
Never
I
been to Disneyland.
no.
I've never been to
No.
World. Never.
That's what makes this so fun. Yeah.
Yeah. That face just says it all. I love it.
Really?
Yes. 100%.
Intriguing. Well, I'll tell you both. I mean, this will work for both of you. The first time I ever went to Disneyland, it felt like, my entire life, it felt like this huge span of time had went without it, but I was only 19. Now that I look back, I'm like, I'm getting further and further away. I'm like, man, I went to Disneyland pretty early in life. But at that time, it didn't feel like that. But when I got to Disneyland and I was walking down Main Street, first off, I'm 6'5", so the awnings were like right here. So Josh, when you go down Main Street at Disneyland, like everything is tiny. And I was like having to like literally duck my head to go under. And I tell people, it feels like when you have a dream about being in your house and you think it's your house, but it doesn't look like your house. That's what it's like going to the other Magic Kingdom park. It's so strange. And now I guess that feeling is going to be even worse now in Frontierland. But I got it. I mean, when I was writing, James, what is the name of the um, the pirate ship that goes around the rivers of America
Oh,
there?
Sailing Ship Columbia.
Okay, the Columbia, right? Okay. Um, I rode that because we didn't have that in Magic Kingdom. And I wanted to do all the things that I had not done my whole life, like the Indiana Jones ride,
Mm-hmm.
all those things. So I got on the Columbia and I stood near the front and I could see Thunder Mountain, Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted Mansion, and they were all right there. And I had always been not anti Disneyland people, but like, they were always, when they came to Magic Kingdom, they were always real judgmental. No offense, James. They were always like, this is not Disneyland. I'm like, well, heck, go to Disneyland then. Like, what are you doing here?
Hmm.
And they always talked about how it's Walt's Park.
Yeah.
I got it. Like instantly. When I was standing there, I was like, oh, it was like being in a haunted house, like where you could feel the presence. Like I
Yeah.
could feel the presence of Walt.
Hmm.
And thinking back in that moment, thinking to the Magic Kingdom, it felt cold and sterile, like a manufactured version of that. Um, Now, I will stand by, and this is just logical to me, that if Walt could see Magic Kingdom, he would go, Well, of course it's better. Like technically it's better. Like it's bigger, the force perspective's better, there's more details in the woodworking, like it's better. This is great. We need to make the one in Disneyland look like this." Um, but he's not here to tell us that. So if I have that opinion, that's what it is. It's just my opinion. But I definitely think you guys need to like go. Like one needs to go to
Th-
Disneyland, and one needs to
That's
go
the
to
that
Walt
goal.
Disney World.
that is the goal. Yes, 100%
That's
the
the
goal.
goal. That's the goal.
And I have a friend who works within the company who will help facilitate some of that. So that'll be nice to make it a little bit easier
Yeah,
to make it
I want to
happen.
see this. I want to see it happen.
Well, you know what? Then we'll make it to where Tyler comes with the Operation Magic crew, and we'll make it a thing. It'll have to be a whole thing, a whole journey.
I don't know if y'all want that to happen, from what I hear.
You're our type of people, though. See, you came to the right show. You befriended the right people because we're those that military side of it, and you might get this a little bit from your dad. There's just that care to the wind sometimes that you just don't care what people think anymore. It's the point of I'm comfortable with who I am, and if you don't like it, well, who gives a shit?
At least you can say that on this show. I've been on other shows where you can't, so
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Well, and we wanted it that way, and that's for guests like you who have a true opinion, who have a passion, who we want that passion to be felt because your song embodies everything that Josh and I have talked about. Am I correct in saying that, Josh? I don't want to speak for you.
No, for sure, man. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely.
Well, I can say, not to interrupt, but I am one of 2 artists ever now in the history of history to record or film a music video in the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
It's me and the Carpenters.
Yes. Yeah, and the Carpenters famously did it with
Yes.
with the
Yes.
permission. You did it with a camcorder. I love it.
Yeah, which is why I think Bob doesn't like me right now.
Well, that's okay.
I haven't told this publicly, and I don't really care at this point. And this is all alleged. I'll say alleged. I have a friend of mine who works in the company and out in California, and he was texting me because there was a meeting being held somewhere with about 10 to 15 people from what I know. This is coming from my acquaintance. And he was standing outside that boardroom where my music video was being played. And I got a text message that said certain someone didn't like me. And I said, "Am I?" And he just texted me back and said, "Maybe." So it was recommended that I don't try to step foot in Walt Disney World right now. I've not been trespassed, but that's because I haven't tried to go. And if I do, it's only going to be when I carry another small crew, so I can video them trying to throw me out.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
See,
Oh
And the thing is this is the one thing for me that blows my mind. The empowerment of our free speech to catch the eyes of people like that, to be like, wow, this guy
Yeah.
has a voice, and you got the thing is Disney likes good storytelling, but not when it's about them, because it draws power away from the stories that they're trying to tell, because you're breaking the facade, which has already been broke, like you talked about with the changing of things that shouldn't be changed. And it's one of those things I've seen in play. It's really weird to watch happen, but it's really empowering. When I even told him this, I go, if we ever get a C&D on any of our merch, I'm the happiest clam at high tide, because I've done my job.
Yeah. I've said this, and it's more. I'm teasing. I would never. I've said that I'd take every YouTuber down with me. Like that's not true. I wouldn't do that. But I would let it be known that I don't make anything off of that video. Not made a dime. And there are countless Disney YouTubers that go in Disney locations and film, and they're making way more money than me. So, and it's like you said, it's free speech, and I do have my own opinion, and I
Yep.
let it be known. And I do think that, if Bob and his, Bob and Co, his team, if they were smart, uh, if I was in his shoes to save face, and I know they don't want to bring attention to it, I understand that, but I would have brought me in. I would have had a meeting with me. Be like, what's the problem? Explain it to me. Like, let me hear the issue. Like, I like your song, you're singing, I'm not a country guy, whatever, like fine, but what is really the issue here? And then be like, hey, I'm using this kid as a not kid, this guy as an opportunity to prove that I listen to the guests. I mean, this guy went into the Magic Kingdom, he filmed a video and wrote a song here, like this, use him as an example.
Yep.
I am willing to listen. You know what I'm saying?
Now, that from a marketing perspective and from a PR perspective, that's what I would have done. Josh, what
Yeah.
would have you done?
Oh, I would have for sure befriended the person who's trying to,
Well,
throw shade like that. I mean, I
Because-
would.
Throw me under the steamboat.
No.
Bury you in the mansion. No, because I asked Josh this, because Josh and I both, like you, we run small businesses. We work for ourselves, and the fact is it's like, what would we do in that position? And you're 100% right. That's what I would have done. I would have been like, he's got a point. We're screwing up, and we got to fix this. So yeah, I agree with
Sorry,
you
I
there.
have to keep turning these
No,
lights
no,
on.
you-
Oh,
Sorry.
you're good. Tyler, how long do we have you for? We don't want to take up all your time, but
Yeah.
how long
No,
are you
you're
for?
fine. Maybe another 15
Okay, I got
minutes.
some. I got something for you, man.
Yeah,
On this
man.
podcast here, we always throw random games out there back and forth. And since you're a very talented artist,
I don't know about that.
I'm going to give
Thank
you a pretty difficult, easy to understand, but difficult to choose game to play. You down?
No, I'm always down.
All right.
All right, man. You're going to blind rank 5 Disney soundtracks.
Oh, I like
Once
this.
you place it, you can't change it. And you don't know what's to come next. Okay. You
Oh
down?
boy.
All right.
Oh boy.
All right, man.
I've never
First
done one
soundtrack.
of these before.
I'm gonna keep track for you too on what you got. So,
Okay.
First up, we got Lion King. Gotta be
Yeah,
very
I
best, man.
think you put that on there because it's going to be good. Like everybody thinks that's good. So you know what? I'm not a huge. Might be controversial. I'm not a huge fan. There
Not
are
to Star
other
Wars out here. Not to
soundtracks.
Star Wars out here. All right.
Yeah. So I'll put it. It's 1 through 5.
1 through 5. You got 5 soundtracks here.
Boy, put it 3.
3. Lion King at 3.
Now, guys, if you're in the chat, play along with us and tell us where you'd rank these as well.
Yeah. Now we've got Mulan.
4.
4.
4.
You said? No, even like explanation, just like 4. All right.
4. Straight
I
4.
think he's waiting for a certain artist to come on here, man.
I think so.
All right. Number 3, we got the third one up. We got Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, cause see, I'm a Beauty and the Beast apologist, man. I think it should have won Best Picture. Hmm,
Hmm.
What could be number
My daughter
one?
loves Beauty and the Beast. We were Beauty and the Beast for my wife was Belle in the blue and white, and my daughter was Belle in the gold, and I was Beast in a one size
That's
fits most
cool,
costume.
man. But that's cool though. See,
It
but
was
then you're
great.
gonna like throw something at me like Chicken Little or something.
No, I will say all
Um,
5 of these movies are known to have good soundtracks, great soundtracks even. So
Just because I like Beauty and the Beast, and I think let's see, Tale as Old as Time is great. Uh, One, okay, let's just go ahead and put it one, and then whatever could be two.
okay, you got 2 more left. You got
Oh, I got two more.
Yeah, so you had 1, 2, and 5 open. You put Lion King at 3 and
Oh,
Mulan at 4.
okay, all right, yeah, let's keep Beauty and the Beast at one. That's
Beauty and the
fine.
Beast at 1.
Uh,
All right, man. Cool, cool, cool. So you got 2 and
I'm
5
happy
left.
with that. Okay.
Next up is Tarzan.
See, I loved Tarzan as a kid, and Phil Collins is great. I mean, we all know it's great. But so what's open? What slots?
2 and 5.
Oh
Pigeonholed
no!
yourself. He
You're
pigeonholed himself.
Oh
quite the winner.
no!
Will you get Chicken Little to put it at 2 if you choose 5, or
Um, I hate to do this to Phil Collins, but like I don't know what's coming. Like it
I
could
will
be
say, okay,
Aladdin,
I'm gonna
It
give
could
you a
be.
hint.
Huh?
The next soundtrack after this is
Uh-huh.
one that I have learned by heart in the last 2 years, but only in the last 2 years.
I know where you're at. I know where your head's at.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's right, and if that's right, then I don't own it there. So let's put Phil at number two, I guess.
And last, we gotta let it go to 5. Frozen.
Yep. I knew where your
Frozen
head.
soundtrack.
I knew where your head was at as soon as you said in the last 2 years. I'm like, yo, yeah, that's 5 in my head too.
Dude,
Well, see, I was thinking Encanto or Moana, and if those two were last, I would not want them to be two. I'm sorry. The only thing I like about Encanto is her sister Luis or whatever her name is.
Luisa.
Luisa, I love that woman.
So you got Beauty and the
Sorry,
She
the
Beast,
moves
woman.
mountains.
number 1, Tarzan 2, Lion King 3, Mulan 4, and Frozen 5. I think that's pretty.
That's
I'm
solid.
happy with that. The only thing I would switch is I would switch Frozen to 4 and Mulan to 5. That's the only thing. But yeah, it's close
I
enough.
respect that. I think I agree with that actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what would you say is the single best Disney song besides yours?
Thank you. That's gonna make me cry. You consider mine a Disney song. Thank you.
I do, man. I love it.
I did. Yeah, we do here.
Thank you. Don't hang on.
A lot to sift through.
Mm-hmm.
James, what about you, man? While the actual like dude that can sing thinks of one,
Oh, jeez.
why don't we
Y'all are so
Actual
funny.
best
who only sing
Disney
in the
song?
shower? You know,
I know what yours is.
do you?
It's a small world.
All right, Tyler. So, hey, man. Now it's just.
Hey, my Olipop guy. Yeah, my Olipop friend. You know what? This is hard because, and let me explain why for me, so that way y'all can get to my head a little bit.
Okay.
I am a Walt Disney guy, not a Disney guy. There's a difference, and I don't mean this to be derogatory to anyone. My personal opinion is that a Disney fan is the person who watches the parades, gets excited to see a sweaty teenager in a costume. They don't care if Lightning McQueen is going in Frontierland. They think it's going to be fun. Like, that's a Disney fan, or it can be a Disney fan. A Walt Disney fan respects the man and what he was trying to do, right? His and and his ambition. It respects his ambition, his passion, and ability to make his dreams come true, to be cheesy. Okay. Um, so when somebody asks me, and they do a lot, well, what's your favorite Disney movie? I'm like, I mean, I like the movies, I do, but it's it's difficult for me to just. I'm not the guy that's going to just sit down and watch Disney movies with you. That's not me. I will. I like everything. I like all movies. Well, I don't really like horror movies, but I do like Disney movies, you know. So, but I have to categorize them into classic, 90s, and then modern, right? So that when somebody asks me what's my favorite Disney movie, I have to give them three, right? So it's always something like Peter Pan, Lady and the Tramp, or Pinocchio. Um, 90s would be either Aladdin or Beauty and the Beast. Um, and then Atlantis and Treasure Planet are kind of like in their own. I still consider them 90s films, even though technically they're not, but like they're in their own category, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And then modern would be without a doubt Tangled. I think Tangled's a great film.
Tangled's phenomenal.
Um, so when you ask me what my favorite, like what's the best Disney song, I have to go like, well, are we talking parks? Because then that would be There's a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow, and written by the Sherman Brothers. So like, I kind of want to do that, but then my dad would kill me if I didn't say Wish Upon a Star. That's not true. But that's his favorite. Like, he loves that song. And I would almost pick that one. And then 90s, I mean, it would just be nostalgia. I'm not saying it's the best Disney song, but like, you ain't never had a friend like me. It's Robin Williams, it's Aladdin, that's quintessential Eisner era. And then of the modern songs, and this is a contender. I know you guys are gonna log off when I say this. You guys are gonna kick me off this podcast. Um, the contender for like to beat Wish Upon a Star would be Into the Unknown. It's
I'm
such a great Disney song. It's it's
okay.
it's better than Let It Go.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, if you listen to what Walt would say, we actually did a version of Elsa's in what Walt would say. I'll let you see if you guys can find it.
I'll have
And
to
then
find that. Yeah.
and then I have my own version of an actual Disney song that I wrote. Um, and I wrote it as if it was for an animated film, and it's very heavily inspired by Into the Unknown. So if I had to pick, I cannot give it to Into the Unknown because that's just not right. So it would probably have to be Wish Upon a Star. Yeah, that's the number one.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
That,
I look, like I said, man. I'm in my Frozen era right now with my daughter. So
Does she like the first or the second one?
oh, we don't watch the second one,
Really?
just the first one. Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, in the morning, all she does is run around screaming, Elsa Anna, and she sits at the door to our mudroom, and she just because she can't talk fully yet, like really clear, so she'll sit there and put her face at the door and be like, snowman, and it's just, I mean, it's just great. And I never thought I'd be 36 running around, jumping around, screaming the lyrics to Let It Go with a little tiny human, and it's just the best thing that any person can possibly do. It's awesome.
well, I thought I was going to get to do that, man. I have not been married. Obviously, don't have any kids. It sounds like a joke when I say this, but it's not. I was I was saving for a ring, and she forgot to tell me she already had one. So
Ouch.
that's the way it works for me, man.
That's a country song.
That
That yeah.
yeah.
I'm working on it. I've already written one, but I'm writing another one too. So
Well, you said you're 34, right?
35.
35. Yeah, we just had our first kid. Like she's 2.5, and been married for a long time, together for a long time since when I first got in the military. And I never thought. I mean, kids kept being a thought and a thought and a thought, and I'm like, maybe it's just not. Maybe it's just not, in the cards. And then boom, she appeared, and
That's cool.
it's been awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
dad was 40 when I was born. His dad was 40 when he was born. It was always, my ambition to not break the tradition, but I can't find anybody that wants to have one with me. So we'll see.
And for my admission to this little question that you asked me, why should I worry? From Oliver and Company.
Hey, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's one of my all-time favorites. It's either that or Feed the Birds. I had not so morose, so let's go with the little why should I worry?
Feed the Birds. And I thought about that because, Walt liked that song. Obviously, we all know that.
Mm-hmm.
But I would be being dishonest with myself. I tell people this all the time. I mean, I can prove that I'm not being biased, that I'm not putting Walt's words, in I'm not projecting. Um, because I tell people all the time, me and Walt would butt heads. I mean, I've read every book and watched every documentary. I mean, he and I we'd be bickering all the time on ideas and how to do things. And so it's Feed the Birds is great. It's Bob and Richard Sherman, but it's not one of my favorites.
Right.
So I think music has to speak to you, though, right? I mean, like for me, it's "You've Got a Friend in Me." That's I think Randy Newman, and
it is.
And I love that song because Toy Story was huge when I was a kid, and I didn't have many friends when I was little, so the whole toys being friends thing was, it just that song forever after that movie.
You must love Toy Story 4 then.
And then we got 5 coming out.
I mean, look, literally,
man, Toy Story 1 could have been it on its own. Done.
Yeah, she could have.
That's it. I mean, they're hurting my feelings. Keep on going. End of 3 was even like
3 was a gut wrencher.
Yeah, but even then, it's like, okay. I mean, this is a good spot, right? I mean,
sure, left
fine. And then 4 came out, and I'm like, I mean, I have to go. And then 5. But 1,
it's funny though, because you're right. Yeah, we have to. It's like, well, I gotta see it.
5 as a dad, the villain's going to be a tablet, so I'm all about it. I'm like, yes, my kids are tablet age. We need this movie. So.
Yeah, and that's we're doing an episode on that.
Yeah,
soon, Tyler, on like how Toy Story's making it to be the iPad's villain. Yeah, we need our phones to operate the parks every day.
Yeah,
it's funny.
Yeah. Well, Tyler,
hey,
yeah, go ahead.
But please go ahead. Oh, I was just going to ask, and this may be another episode for another time, but I guess James, you definitely haven't, but Josh, have you been to Epic Universe?
You know what? We did a video on that a while ago, and I went with my wife for the first time. Left the kiddo at home with the grandparents, and we went on a just us trip to Universal for Hollywood Horror Nights, and then to Epic Universe, and I was wholeheartedly let down.
Really?
I was. I think I was trying to compare it to Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure, but if you have like kids from like 9 to 13 or 14, Epic Universe seems to be like that demographic park to me. There's a couple big kind of rides. The Harry Potter universe was beautiful, but the ride was just boring.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
The monster stuff was cool. I enjoyed that. Stardust Racer was awesome. That was a fun ride. But the park, when you compare it to Disney, Disney World is so vast, and there's so much to do. And then you go to Epic Universe. I mean, it's all in a day, and you're done. And I think Universal and Islands of Adventure are definitely way better. And we're not going back.
It may be my favorite park in the United States.
Wow. Hey, and that's how this stuff works, though, man.
I'm not kidding. I saw the heart, the intent. I was talking to guests, and I stood next to this lovely lady who I wish I could have met, 20 years ago, and we would have been the same age, because literally we were cut from the same napkin, and she had her son there, and he was cool. I mean, he was everything I've ever wanted in a kid. Like I was like, this is my kid in a parallel universe. But she said, she was like, it's so small. It's just small. The park is small. And I was like, it's not though. It's like huge. The park is massive. And I was like, I get it. We are so absorbed as Disney fans. We are used to Epcot. And when you walk out to World Showcase, you see this massive lake. The worst thing Universal could have done was put that pond in the center of the park, because your mind is comparing that pool to World Showcase Lagoon. It is a subconscious thing. And also too, I can nitpick it, trust me, but that's what I feel like I'm doing. The weenie, as Walt called it, is a hotel. So like, I kept walking the thing, and I love the park. Like I said, after everything that Bob's done, I mean, Animal Kingdom is about the conservation of nature and man's relationship with it. The Indiana Jones movies vilify nature. He's literally scared of snakes. Every movie, every Indiana Jones film was one of my favorite franchises. Raiders of the Lost Ark is my favorite film. Every film makes animals an antagonist. Okay, this guy cares nothing about conservation. He blows up temples. So they're putting him in Animal Kingdom, and I'm just like, Animal Kingdom used to be one of my favorite parks, and like you're ruining it. It literally says in the dedication plaque, it mentions dinosaurs. You're right, and you're taking dinosaurs away. Kids love dinosaurs. I know some special needs children who love dinosaurs, and they're going away from Animal Kingdom. I'm like, why are you doing this? So when I look at all the decisions they're making, and then I look at Epic Universe, I saw the intent, I saw the heart, I saw the care, but then I was looking at this hotel, and I'm like, you guys should have done something different with that. That was the one issue. And then two was
Helios.
sight lines. Yeah, Helios. Sight lines have always been an issue in Universal. And I feel like each portal should have had a berm, so that way you could not see what was beyond the portal, because they went out of their way to make it look like you're going through these portals when clearly you could just walk to the left or the right. Like, that was like, what's the point? Why did you even do that if you're not going to try to conceal what's beyond it? um those are pretty much my only issues. I mean, everything else felt so well crafted, but I do feel like they need, and this is a problem Disney's having right now, they need more Horizons, more Pirates of the Caribbean, more World of Motions, rides that the grandparents can do. Because I want my dad to go. Now, he's always taken care of himself, he's always exercised and ate well, but he can't ride the Harry Potter Battle for the Ministry or whatever. That thing almost broke my back. So it's like, they
Sure.
need more rides that can cater to everyone. Not everybody wants to ride Yoshi's Wedway People Mover. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah, I
No,
recommend it. If don't, I recommend it to anyone listening. Give it a shot. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Epic Universe to me is like I've been conditioned to like what I like. You know what I mean? Just going to Disney World and then going to Universal as being, early 20s and mid 20s guy, just a couple with no kids. I mean, it's obviously like built for us, and I don't have anybody yet who I'm thinking about in that age demographic. So I definitely get where where you're coming from, and then Epic Universe is definitely that park for what you're talking about for sure.
Boys, thank y'all so much for having me on.
No,
Seriously.
no,
Yes, man, this was
we
fun.
appreciate. No, this has been a lot of fun. We want to have you back. I tell you that because there's a lot more stories to tell, and yeah, I know your time is limited because you got a show to go do. I know
Yeah.
that.
Running a little
And
bit over, but it's okay.
it's
I don't
okay.
go on when Dad's doing the live streams. I don't go on to like the second set, so we're all good. All
I'm
Oh,
gonna check it
perfect.
out tonight. Where can
Yeah.
we see that?
It's I think it's on YouTube, but also Ronnie McDowell live on Facebook. Just search that.
Okay.
It's nice, man. It's like a little quaint spot, and we all just hang. There's something to be said for playing for a couple hundred people or whatever, and then there's something to be said for playing for the smaller, intimate crowds because you get to actually interact with everyone, which we always try to do anyway,
100%.
despite the crowd. But it's fun. So if you're ever in Nashville and Dad's doing a live stream show, drop by. It's a different
Heck yeah.
experience than the normal shows.
Heck yeah. I will. We definitely have to do that. Now, what do you have coming out personally? Because I know you have something coming out, don't you, here real soon?
Well, that was the plan. And it looks like it may be postponed because I haven't heard from my producer. We had to make some adjustments, which, I'm not too fond of how the situation's played out, but I am excited, and that's the reason why I'm a little trying to choose my words carefully here, but unhappy with the timeline because I'm excited for everybody to hear this. It's something we've been working on since June of this year. It's a song that me and my dad wrote together, which we've never done that before.
Oh,
Oh, that's
After
wow.
he
really cool.
had his stroke, he was doing a show in Pennsylvania, and he was on stage. Of course, it was all in the news. When I drove 12 hours because I wasn't with them on that trip, and I drove 12 hours through the night. It was more like 14. And he was like, "I can't believe you drove all that way." I'm like, "I would have drove if you were in California. Like, what are you talking about? I'm not going to let you, you know." And it just goes to show you too, because my dad has been a spokesperson for eating well and taking care of yourself his whole life. He always talks about how his first band would constantly say, "Well, Ronnie's on a diet. We're all going to starve," and now they're all dead and gone. And he's the last man standing because he took care of himself. All them guys, they smoke, they did drugs and all that kind of stuff. And he never did anything like that. But still, he had a mini stroke on stage. So it just goes to show like it doesn't matter sometimes. It's genetics and whatnot. But he's doing well. And right after the stroke, he was in the kitchen. And, of course, I was watching him like a hawk. At one point, his old secretary came over and he was like, "Will you tell him to get away from me?" Because I was like literally hovering over him. But one night he was in the kitchen and he told me this idea, which actually came from his producer. And he's like, "You want to write this with me?" And I was like, "How am I going to say no?" Right. So he wrote a couple verses and part of a chorus and he gave it to me. And I took it to this car and went outside. And I thought I was there for forever. And I finally walked back in and he goes, "You're done?" I was like, "Well, yeah, I thought that took a long time." But it just kind of poured out, man. The bridge is life's too short. Kick back, enjoy the view. When the waves get rough, here's what you do. And that literally just flowed out of me like somebody was sitting in the back seat. And I think they may have been. Um, it's dedicated to someone, an artist who is no longer with us. And I actually have some of his band playing on the song, which doesn't really
Wow.
happen very often. So keep an eye out for that. I'm constantly posting on social media and stuff. So we were hoping it was going to be this month, but it's probably going to be early next year at this point.
Well, I
Well,
can't wait.
I can't
That
wait
sounds
either.
awesome.
And if you don't follow Tyler, check him out on his social media handles. He's got Facebook, he's got Instagram. You're on YouTube with your video. Um, you
Thank you.
know, but we appreciate you coming on and taking this time to be a part of our holiday special honor giveaway show and we want to have you back 100%. I want to do a full show with more stories, dig more into who you are. Josh, what do you say?
I am blown away.
Come on now.
I really am. I mean, I don't think people realize how. I mean, you're going to say it's no big deal, but to take time out of your day, come on and support two veterans just trying to do their thing. I mean, we really appreciate that, man. Awesome. I mean,
Well, I
awesome.
appreciate y'all. I told James
awesome.
when I talked to him, thank you both for your service. Dad, at the end of every show, he dedicates a song to the veterans. So we'll be doing that tonight. But I really do appreciate y'all having me on and talking. I mean, like I said, I'm a talker, man. It's what I do. But
All good, man. We're listeners.
Yeah.
Love it.
well, I appreciate y'all so very much.
Yeah. Well, Tyler, thank you again, and we'd love to have you on. We'll talk. We'll send you a message, and we'll talk again real soon, and we'll plan another date to have you on and have it be an actual recorded episode that we can dig a little deeper and do a little bit more with you. How's that sound?
Love to.
Awesome.
That'd be awesome.
Thanks, Tyler.
Hey, thank y'all, boys.
Yeah, take care.
Y'all, bye.
Later.
All right, that was the great Tyler McDowell. That was fun.
Man, that was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
What better time now to start giving some shit away?
All right, give me a second. I gotta remove myself for just a heartbeat, and I will be right back.
So it looks like it's just me. Uh-oh. What do I do? What do I do? No, I'm just kidding. So far, I mean, dude, Tyler was awesome. Tyler was awesome to have. We're going to go check out that show later on. I'm going to get this giveaway. Get ready to roll with giving some stuff away. We've got this bag. This bag's so cool. How do you get in the giveaway? You got to be subscribed to our YouTube channel and be following us on Instagram. So if you are subscribed to this channel, which I think you probably are, let me make sure. And if you're following on Instagram, if your settings are on private, it's no big deal. Instagram fully. Don't see you on IG fully. If your handle is something different, let me know than what you are on here, and I'll look you up real quick and add you in there. Just let me know before we get started, and I'll get you added.
All right.
There's a pin page. Oh, okay. That's yeah.
That is
okay.
Yeah,
it should be good.
Yeah, you're solid. She's in. She's already in. I'm back. If you haven't noticed.
That's the underscore pin underscore page, right?
Yes.
Okay, dokie.
I love that y'all stuck with us and you hung out that whole time. How'd you guys like Tyler? I mean, I loved having him on. He was a lot of fun. He's very passionate, guys. Very, very passionate. One of the very, very few people that we'll have on this show, but I love having him a part of things.
He was awesome, dude.
He was so much fun. Mandalorian Mama, welcome. And hey, what's up? What's up, my friends? Yes, we got some people hopping into the good old Instagram. We do. Darius is in there. I love his music, and right? That's how I felt. I love his music, and I was like, wait, I know him. Yes, we know him too. You all got to know him quite well. That is our good friend Tyler. He was from very beginning one of the first people that followed us out of nowhere. And I sent Josh a message. I remember specifically. I go, Bud, do you see who's following us? He goes, the country music artist. I go, no, this is not just a country music artist. It's one of those things that once I turned Josh onto him and I'm like, this is something that we need to pursue. Josh was like, yeah, 100%, right? I thought that's how that went.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's a great guy to just know and talk to. So
yeah,
pretty cool, man.
I love that you guys are, happy that you finally got to watch the show, and then you also low-key fangirling. I love that you guys were just having a good time with us and enjoying the conversation. And that I didn't know how that was going to go. Like, we don't know how any of this fucking show ever goes, but it happens. But hey, giveaway time. What are we doing, Josh? You got stuff rolling? What do we have?
Let's start giving stuff away.
All right,
James, you're gonna go first. I have the vast list of people we are going to.
I'm not going first. We already know what the first gift is. Remember, the sign from our good friends at Signs of Amusement.
Oh yeah, the sign from our friends over at Signs of Amusement.
Now, guys, we weren't planning on having a sign thrown into this mix.
No, we weren't. Give me 2 seconds.
However, whoever wins this sign, all you got to do is reach out to our friends at Signs of Amusement on Instagram or go to the website to contact them and tell them that you won the giveaway over at Operation Magic. They'll know. They'll know it's happening. And the giveaway is happening. Tyler's leaving our show to hop in to his stuff. And he's on Instagram chilling with us even more. This guy is unbelievable. Tyler, welcome. Welcome back in. I know you've hung out with us. We loved having you. Guys, I mean, tonight is a little bit different. Like, this is a long form. I didn't expect it to even be this long, but we're making it happen.
I low-key, I don't know. I think, never mind. I'm thinking out loud.
You're always thinking out loud. When don't you stop thinking out loud? Like me.
Okay.
All right. Well, I have, so guys, just a little, I've been bundling stuff together. So I don't know if the consensus, if y'all want to pool together and say, you know what? I don't care if we win the Stitch bundle. We'll send it to Gina. We can make that happen because we want to torment Gina with the Blue Goblin. Or you can hold the Stitch bundle to yourself, however you want to do anything. It's all up to you. If you want to give it, if you have somewhere specific you want to send your prize that you win tonight. Oh, yes, thank you. My sweater. Thank you for noticing. We'll post that comment. Yes, we do have a Goofy Movie sweater. I love it. It's my favorite. It's a great sweater. I bought it a couple years ago. It's Hi Dad. It has Hi Dad soup on the sleeves too. I love it.
I am ready to give this
All right, let's do it.
sign away, dude.
Let's do it. All right, who is our first winner there, my friend? Who's winning? Who's losing? No one's losing.
Our winner, their handle is.
Oh, handle.
Oh, this is I think this is Ingrid.
What's the handle?
Capuletto's Creations.
That would be Ingrid, who won the sign from Signs of Amusement.
W.
Is she even still here? Is Ing still in here there, Mish? Did she have to put a child to sleep?
I don't think she's here, but that's
okay. She won.
Okay.
Ingrid won.
Write that down.
All right. So we will let Ingrid know that she needs to go over to Signs of Amusement. She won. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, most of these people aren't going to be here. I mean, this is from our YouTube channel and our Instagram, so it could be
anybody
on here.
But we'll reach out to them.
Okay, so that takes care of the sign. James, why don't you go ahead and...
The first thing I'm giving away... We've
got 6 total things to give away, guys. So we're going to... Should I announce the person who won, and then you want to say it, or do you want to do it the other way around?
What was that? Say that one more time.
You want to show the gift, then announce the person, or announce the person?
Yeah, let's announce the person and show the gift.
Okay, this is going to Amy W, who I think was one of our first subscribers a long time ago, I think.
Wow.
Dubs_52. So
I gotta message them and let them know. But Dubs, you just won yourself a set of Mickey and Jack Skellington coasters.
Coasters. That's cool.
And you will be receiving on top of that a WDW 50th anniversary height chart. Yes, it goes, I think, all the way to 6 foot. It tells you the heights and the requirements that you need to be for certain rides. Yes, this is a little bit outdated because there are certain things that are not there anymore. But yeah, we do need drums, don't we? I think we do. I have so much around my desk. I can bang on stuff.
Drum roll.
Yeah. So that is the first thing that we will be giving away from our show tonight. So you guys will end up with those. We have a lot of fun stuff. Like I said, there are things here that you may not think that you'd think about getting, but we have them. They're there.
Okay, so that takes care of the sign and the coasters. Okay.
Yeah.
Next up, we are giving away my favorite restaurant sticker. That is to the Raglan Road Irish Pub, and this thing is, I have big hands. This is a big sticker.
He's got bear mitts. This is what he's got. You don't want to get smacked by that guy. Whop!
And I think it's fair that if we message these people,
yes,
and they don't respond to us, how much time are we giving them before we just?
We will give them
send this off to somebody else that's lucky in here.
48 hours.
Fair.
48 hours. That's how I operate on Instagram. If you don't follow us back within 48 hours, then guess what? We don't.
3 minutes.
Yeah.
3 minutes.
We don't. We've
Yes.
3 minutes. That's exact. You know what? There you go. 3 minutes. 3-minute warning, guys. Clock starts now.
This is going to JMC224.
All right.
There's a sticker. I don't think they're in here, but
all right.
JMC224 gets the Raglan Road sticker.
All right, my friends. Now I have a couple. This is what I'm going to call my kids pack. My kids pack. If you got children or you like collectible things, I'm giving away a couple things that are phenomenal. Another wonderful height chart. I've got a bunch of these floating around, so these will be in future giveaways forever, I think.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. Also, if you love Doorables from the movie Wish.
Okay, I throw that in there too.
And
nice.
Lastly, if you're a fan of Planes, Fire and Rescue, the TV show or the cartoon, that is Blackout. So you're getting a kids pack. A little bit of everything from us.
Very, very cool. This is being won by, drum roll please. Oh, that is that's Mommy and Me. It's Mish.
Mish, you won. Look
Mish
at this.
gets
Mish, you got a kids pack coming to you.
kids back. That's pretty sweet.
That is.
Does Mish have kids?
Yeah, I believe she does. Do you have kids,
cool.
right?
Because if not, we'll just all good.
Oh, good.
We'll make it
work. All right. What do you got, my friend?
I am going with this. This was quite expensive too. I love this thing. I have two of them, and I'm not going to own either one of them. This one I'm giving away tonight, and the next one I'm just sending to James. Haunted Mansion mystery pin, not opened, sealed. It could be any one of these.
That Leota's money. Oh my goodness, that Leota.
And the winner of this is, oh my gosh, another person that's here.
Who's that?
Pia Foley 09.
Oh,
that is Pia Foley 09. Just message me. Just open 2 sets and one of them so you have this. Okay, cool. Well, hopefully you can help complete your set. Just message me to send it to you. Pin mystery box. Cool. Okay, so we've got 2 more.
I've got about 3 more back here. What are we talking about? I've got 2 on my side. What about you?
Oh, I've got 1 thing left. The
All
big
right.
bag.
So I've got, all right, so let's save yours because you've only got 1 more thing. I've got a couple things for y'all. I'm going to save my big one. I have 2 more items coming to you all. Now, the first one I'm going to just do singularly. This is Josh got one of these sets already. If you go back and watch one of these videos, I'm not opening this because I'm going to keep it unopened for you. But this is a D23 box of pins. 4-pin set. It's got Cherry Tree Lane, Monstropolis. I can't remember the other 2. I think one's... Oh, he's got it right there. Look at this. He's pulling it up. Right there.
Zootopia.
And Cuscotopia.
Cuscotopia and Monstropolis.
Yes. So, I'm giving one of these away right now. So, now, who is this going to?
This is going to Once Upon a Castle podcast.
Hey, the Once Upon a Castle podcast.
Once Upon a Castle podcast.
We will have to make sure that they get that for sure. All right, now, Josh, I'm gonna let. I've got 1 more thing, and I'm gonna let you do yours because I'm gonna do the big one at the end. You know what the big one is, right?
I do, yeah.
All right. So now, if you've missed out on your opportunity to win those pins, you have another chance. But this time, it comes with a little bit of a secret. That secret is, if you're a huge Taylor Swift fan, my wife, who is a huge Swiftie, devout Swiftie, donated to the cause the new album, Life of a Showgirl. If you do not have it, you'll be getting that with another thing of pins. So, I don't know if y'all are Swifties, but if you are, that's what will be happening. Drum roll is.
Okay, let's click this thing. This is Sweet E 2043.
Oh, don't know who that is. Sweet E. 48 hours to claim your prize.
Well, with 1,500 followers now, I don't think we're going to know
yeah.
who people are.
Well, we have to message them first. Once we message them, they have 48 hours. 48 hours. Yes, we're doing fun prizes, right? There, Magical Mama.
Let's make a deal here then, huh?
All right.
If the people that win do not respond in 48 hours, we go through the VOD and we pick only the people who are in this actual live stream into a small pool, and we pull names from that.
All right, I'm in on that. I'm totally in on that.
Cool.
Yeah.
So let's see if people message us back. If they don't, tough luck. And then we pull from everybody who stopped by to say hey, and we will give them that. You know, this message will self-destruct in 48 hours because if you don't do it, then guess what? You've lost out. All right, this is up to your last one because the big one is next from me, and this is your big one. What do we got there, friend? Okay. My wife picked this out today. This giant gingerbread mini bag. So, I mean, my whole head could fit in this thing.
And Josh's got a big head.
Just rather large.
It's Stromboli size.
This is going to _Disney Pros.
Ooh, don't know who they are, but they won.
I think they're like a husband and wife, like trip report kind of.
That's
people.
Okay. They'll like that.
So,
all right, friends, here we go. This is the biggest prize of them all, and you know, whoever wins, I'm telling you, I'm just going to say right now, if you want to send this to Gina as a prank gift, we're all for it, but you don't have to.
Let me ask you.
Yeah.
Before we do this.
Yes, sir.
I mean, we can do whatever we want. It's our show, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We've given away a lot of stuff so far.
Yeah.
We have one thing left. Okay. why don't we go ahead and on the fly make this gift a special outlier for everybody that's here live right now?
Okay, I like that. I like this.
Down for that?
Yes, on the fly. I love it. All right, guys, here it is. So I'm a big fan of making people's Christmases bright, and for me, this was brought up. Mish kind of knows where this is going because Mish was here last night, and with that said, I'm going to be giving away. This is the big prize. This is a Loungefly Stitch Blue Goblin Elf backpack. Yes, tags on it and everything. Then
comment that you're here. I'm just
Comment-
typing people who are currently here. So comment, enter, or something, or Air Force is better. Just comment whatever you want.
Then we have a 2-pin, yes, a 2-pin holiday fig pin set from 2023. This is coming out of my personal collection. I've held on to this for years. I figured I need to give this away for Christmas. Doesn't matter if you've already won.
Do you have any comments coming on the Instagram side that I need to see? Because right now I have Magical Mama Jack.
I have nothing on the Instagram side. Nothing. Guys,
I'm
on the
only
Instagram
doing
side.
people that are here, bro. So I
That's
mean,
fine.
if it's three, it's three. I'm all good with that.
And then the last thing. This is
Yeah,
a
we got
Stitch.
3 things in that thing, huh? Damn.
A Stitch Mystery Labubu. They're hard to find, and this is it. So you're getting 3 things in this package, this bundle. So it doesn't matter if you've already won. If you are here, this is a special drawing specifically for you guys. Every one of you.
Oh, they're beefing in the chat. All right, cool.
Oh, they are beefing in the chat.
Like
Let's throw some of this beef up. This is some strong beef.
Listen. I've got Magical Mama Jax, Ing, Foley, and AP Disney. If I missed your name and you're here, you've got like 20 seconds to comment that I missed you. Or else we'll roll with these 4.
They creep me out too. I agree.
Nobody going once, going twice. To make this more fun for you guys, we will pop this bad boy up on the screen.
Oh, Josh is getting a little funky with it. A little funky like a monkey.
We will roll this.
Oh, here we go. And there are ads. I love that we have ads.
Yeah, for giant 50-carat rings.
50-carat rings. We ain't give those away.
I was looking at new rings for my wife, so.
That's why right there. They read your browser.
This is how we're going to end the show. We're going to last big gift of the night. We appreciate all you guys hanging out with us. Here we go.
She just made the comment. I will totally trade if I get that Labubu.
Congratulations to you.
Congrats.
All right. And now listen, I got a list of people. We'll go back and check the show too to be sure. But if nobody messages us back, we're going to re-give away this stuff. And we'll message you and we'll get it all sorted.
Man, everybody's in here bargaining. Well, you guys are so welcome. This is what we want to do in the future. Now, guys, if you want to sponsor a giveaway in the future, we're all about it. This one was just from our personal stuff that we thought about for you guys. We appreciate every single one of you. This giveaway was a lot of fun. It's not been a lot in the works. So yeah, thank you, every one of you.
Thank you, guys. I hope you guys had fun. We enjoyed having Tyler on. The Tyler segment went longer, but it was totally worth it. I mean, we had a blast with him. It was awesome. We hope that, everybody out there has a wonderful holiday season, has a Merry Christmas. I'll definitely be spending it with my family and taking the wife and kids to Jersey. I'm excited for that. So I'll be away, but thank you guys for hanging out. We appreciate you.
You can use the little boo boo wherever you want to do. If you want to use it as a secondary giveaway on your whatnot, we're okay at that. You know, you want it. Yes, Merry Christmas, y'all. Josh, thank you. I will see you on the new year. I think we have an episode already pre-recorded that will be coming out next week that we've already done for every single one of you. We hope you enjoy and have a safe and Merry Christmas and a Merry New Year to every single one of you. I appreciate every one of you, and I know Josh does too. Merry Christmas,
Thank you
everybody.
guys. Merry Christmas. See you guys later.
See ya.